Here's Johnson. Passes it to Elliott. And the pass to Chambers. Lets it go from 11. Count that one.
And for Byron Scott, coach of the Cavs, of course, he was one of the great shooters of his time. Played a long time with the Lakers and then hit some big shots for the Indiana Pacers.
Now here's Johnson. Johnson right side. Pops one in from the wing. And for Byron Scott, he played on some great teams and, you know, Steve, for some great coaches.
He sure did. You know, played obviously with those Laker teams. Spent some time in Indianapolis. So Byron Scott knows what it takes to communicate to your players, to share what you're trying to get across. He understands how to win. He's got a ton of credibility from his players as a result.
Here's Chapman. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Cuts off the pass. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Chambers the pass to Elliott. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. Farmer covered by Elliott. Here's the three. A rebound by Johnson. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Elliott. Second chance effort. And the layup is good. Chambers got his second basket.
Real persistence on his part. Stayed with the play and cashed in with the second chance points.
To the middle. Launches it. Good on the shot. From midcourt, can't get it to go. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The home team up by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And off we go, a close game. Now starting the second quarter. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense. They got good ball movement. Established a nice rhythm.
Yeah, not stagnant at all. Free-flowing and fluid at the offensive end.
Here's Harris. We've got Barry. He's out there with Smith. And it's Thomas in at the 2 spot. Smith against Harris. Shot is off. And here comes the break. Ahead. And that is good.
What I love about Doc Rivers, the Celtics head coach, is the consistent message he has for his team. Defense, share the ball, trust your teammates. And that's what that club is all about.
Now here is Harris. Smith guarded by Wright. Here's Barry. And it's Lowry with the rebound. There's 1:17 left in the first half of basketball. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, the Celtics have been one of the top teams in the East, but there is a line of thinking saying they're too old to still contend for a title. Be careful writing them off, though. Last season, they became the first team in 28 years to make the conference finals after sitting with a record under 500 at the All-Star break. Kevin, this team knows how to bounce back.
Such a terrific turnaround. Thanks, Doris.
He's short for the center position, but he makes up for it with tremendous leaping ability.
50 seconds left in the first half. You know, Steve, you look at the success the Celtics have had. Rivers was there back when the team wasn't so great, and the organization stuck with him, and now he is stuck with them.
I think that's a credit to the Celtics organization, Kevin, because so often NBA teams fire their coaches when things go badly, but Rivers didn't have any talent back then. Once he got some talent, everybody realized what a great coach he was because he's put them together. They've been consistent and unified, and he does such an amazing job of communicating to his team and motivating them. That's why they've been on this long run.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Reeves. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It's his first trip to the line. And he can't get the first one. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he's good on the second.
Even though he couldn't get them all to fall, he did at least make it a 2-possession game.
Back to Smith. He dishes it tonight. Here's Stone on the mark with the 15-footer. 5 points in the game. Here's Elliott. Can't get it to go. And the first half ends in a close one. The away team up 2.
The Cavaliers.
Folks, stick around here at halftime for the halftime show at Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half. Down there with Elliott. And there's Chambers, and it's Lowry in at the center position. Knight against Elliott. Back to Knight. Number 42. And it's Lowry with the rebound. Here's Chambers. Kicks it to Johnson. And that one's good.
He got one step ahead of the defense on that one. Excellent job.
There's 1:26 left to play in the first. Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who is able to talk with Byron Scott.
Yes, he's looking at how they can establish an edge in this one. He's looking for them to lock things down on the interior first and foremost. He said our shot blocking is something that can really help us if we just play smart and avoid fouls. We want them shooting over length, and that's one thing my guys do bring to the table. A sound strategy, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. And given the scoring talent on the floor, defensive mindedness definitely a key here, guys. Any thoughts?
Well, I agree, Kevin. Playing sound defense has to be their focus. If they can win the battle at that end of the floor, I think they've got a great chance to win.
Well, I agree, because if they don't do that, Steve, what happens at the other end isn't going to matter. It'll be futile.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Oh my gosh, I just got
You look at Doc Rivers, he's the head coach of the Celtics, 6'4", strong.
Ridiculous move.
Tore it down that time.
You can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Feeds it to Knight. Johnson outside. The 11-footer. No up. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the first. Here is Elliott. 6 on the shot clock. Misses the wing J. Tries again, and he knocks down the jumper.
That jump shot's like a layup for him when the defense backs off like that.
Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Farmer. That's good.
That's an old-fashioned finish there, guys. Going to the finger roll to get the easy 2.
Johnson outside. The 3. Can't hit. Some great action here early as we have the first quarter marking the top. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And off we go, a close game. Now starting the second quarter. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Yeah, this team played an excellent first quarter offensively, moving the ball and getting a good flow to their offense. That's why you see those big assist totals.
Yeah, very timely passing for them, Steve, and that's why they've been able to jump out to this lead.
And here's Smith. In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. He tries for 3. The shot misses.
Boy, the defense just backing off, begging him to take that shot.
The Cavaliers' Byron Scott, guys, in his 13th season as a head coach. And, you know, he had previous stops with both the Nets and the Hornets. And people may forget this, but in the early 2000s, he had back-to-back finals appearances as the head coach of the Nets and was coach of the year in 2008 with the Hornets.
And going back to Clark's comment, you know, you think about Byron Scott. He's had the good fortune of coaching some really gifted point guards. Jason Kidd in New Jersey, Chris Paul in New Orleans, and now, of course, Kyrie Irving in Cleveland.
And that one's good. Right. Now Harris. Osborne, defended by Chambers. Here's Osborne. Berry. Lock at 6. Nails the 16-footer.
That lead should be safe if they keep shooting like this.
Well, they're on fire. I mean, they're absolutely on target and looking to pad that scoring total, too.
And here is Johnson. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Jason Terry, a fixture in Dallas for the last 8 seasons. Acquired by the Boston Celtics in part to replace the departing Ray Allen. And Terry's a great fit in Boston. A gifted shooter and shot creator, something the Celtics didn't have in great supply. He's an important cog for a team that seems to have reloaded rather than rebuilt this offseason. Terry said, if they need me to wash the uniforms or sweep the floor, whatever role Doc wants me to play, I'm here to give it my all. That's what I've done my whole career. Whatever it takes to win. Kevin, you have to love that attitude.
It's something else, all right. Thank you, Doris. Back to Smith. Smith right side with the lead pass. Johnson, and he bangs it home with one hand. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
They get it back.
He's far too tentative in the paint. I mean, even more so when the defender is up tight on him like that's a...
Smith's shot is good.
Great move to get to the bucket and lay that one in. He's got the softest touch around the basket. Impressive.
And no good trying to get that one. And we're through 2 here in a good one. The home team.